Hello everyone. So I thought I'd just give another try at Test Your Wits. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning on a Thursday. Still on vacation, so I don't have to worry about getting ready for work or any crap like that. We're all good. I've got a Peterson Jam in here. And I'm just going through and trying this Lockwood. Yeah, I haven't done, ooh, there's a good turn on the car right there. That was like pin 2. I haven't, done long videos. I'm trying to get underneath 3. I think I'm oversetting him. He doesn't going up with being mushy. I'm trying to get this guy back here. Trying to get underneath 4. I got a slight turn on the core. Well, I guess I wasn't oversetting that one pin because I got something out of it. A little bit of progress. Yeah, usually I only go like, when I'm trying to film locks and stuff, maybe 30 minutes at most. Because it's hard. Alright, this guy's stiff right here. I don't know if he's set or not. That's 3. He likes stiff. He might be set. I'll go past him. Oh, open. All right. That's good. Yeah, I was sitting on pin 3 and he was stiff. And I was tempted to push up on him. And I said, no, let me go back and check. And I touched pin 4 and boom. Very cool. I did not expect to get this guy open. Let me zoom back out. Yeah, it gave me that big fight the first time. This is only the second time that I've tried. Well, no, there was one other time I think I did another 15 minutes where I didn't get it open. So it was a very cool lock and a lot of fun. And I'm glad to have gotten that one. Let me get a pinning tray over here. All my pinning trays are in use. Well, not all of them. Some of them. Get him with him still being open like this. C-clip time. Yeah, you can go through a slump, man, when you're trying challenge locks, you're trying stuff, and you're just not getting anything, you know? I'm going to have to lock it up. I don't want to 180 this. Yeah, you can go through a period where, especially if I've only got like a few challenge locks left, and they're all tough. And a new picker, you know, especially if he's got a good challenge lock and everything, and it's his first challenge lock, you want to try to get that as soon as possible if you've got the privilege of trying to pick it. What the hell? Just C-clip from hell. We're getting you out of here one way or another, buddy. You're coming out. See, I told you. Good old screwdriver. Right. We'll put the key in here. we will definitely use a shim. I will break out a... these all chopped up. Where are my new shims? I just bought some new shims. There we go. Brand new packet. Core shims are something you use a lot, just like padlock shims. I'm trying to speed this up. I don't get too long of a video, but it was a very fun challenge lock, and I will pass him on. Your challenge lock will go out to... I'm going to have to wait until next week for all my packages and stuff. I wanted to start this video off with saying, hello, my name is William, and I'm addicted to locks. Because really, man, I love looking at locks and buying locks and picking locks and reading about locks. Yeah, all that. There we go. I thought, man, these core shims are really thick, but I had 2 of them. Alright, let's go back here. Let's stick the score right here. It's kind of wide. They got different sizes and everything, but oh, we got some nastiness going on in here. It doesn't want to go in. There we go. I'm wiggling and pat. It is tight in there. I'm getting it in now. That's how they wrinkle. That's how they bend, is when you're doing this stuff. You should try to shimmy your shims in, so you shimmy them in. Go sideways, back and forth a little bit. There you go. They'll go in a little bit. This guy's kind of cockeyed, see that? But we may have to live with that, because I'm just making it worse. We'll live with that. Let's get a follower. Just gonna have to live with it. It's just the way it goes. Looks like he might be the right size. Hope for no disasters. Right. Got that guy out. All pins need to be picked, even though it looks like, you know, but they're not the lowest cut. They're not the super extreme. Looks like we've got some threading or counter milling on 4. It's a 5-pin lock. Let's set this down here. Extract the pins. You can see that. Try to zoom it in a little bit. Hey, back up. So the world can see. Get your shimmy head out of there. Alright. Put this guy over here. Where are my Tweezlets? Oh yes, I put them over here to organize myself. I put them up on that board there. And perhaps I'll be able to find stuff a little bit more as I slightly get organized. Tapered pin 1, it looks standard, but it's been tapered on the end. Slight taper on 2, but also a standard pin. The taper was very slight, kind of like something on the bottom, like it was grabbed by a machine, but not really trying to make a serration. Some real counter milling in. Alright, let's see what we got in the plug here. Got some really deep counter milling. Let me get a probulus. And one, it feels kind of standard, but it looks like something happened up here. You can kind of see machining on the top where it was kind of cut a little bit. There's a groove way down here in 2. 3, 4's got like counter milling, but low. If the pin reaches down, I'll put it back in the stack later on. But you might be more effective with your counter milling if it's a little higher up. That's probably what we're getting right over here. is from you doing that countermailing. There is countermailing here in 1 also. I see what's happening. It's low. I'm just not used to seeing them down that far. My recommendation, and anybody can correct me if I'm wrong or whatever, is put your countermilling up higher, just like with your threading and everything else, because if it gets down too low and the key pin is sitting there already, it's not going to be effective. It's not even going to come into play. However, if you get it higher up and a driver is sitting down there, then, especially if you've got a lip where that driver can engage, we haven't looked at the driver pins yet, but if you've got a lip that you can engage, it'll be more effective. Now, you might have come up to some, I don't know, that, you know, that's, and you've got threading here in 4. Pretty sharp little threads there. They look pretty good. You can see that. Those are sharp little threads. Try different size of taps too. If you want more threads or different size of threads, all you've got to do is just try different ones, like switch between metric and American or standard sizes. The standard, the metric sizes tend to have more pitch to them, more threads. But yeah, that's very good work there. When I don't know how you did that countermilling that low and not gouged down here a lot more. But anyways, let's go look at the drivers here. Get my little Tweezlets. Start with pin 1. We'll extract the shim. Shim has done its job. Already bent. Brand new shim, already bent. Alright, this is, let's see if we can see in here. This is pin 1 coming up. Ooh, a nice spool. The spring is a little bit weak. With a weak spring, sometimes I can make it feel like the pin is already set, so there's different things like that. But if it gets too weak, that one wasn't too weak, but if it gets too weak, where you push back and it's not coming up on the shear line, then that pin's pretty much ineffective. Now see how strong that one was? That's a good spring there. This is a standard. Tapered on either end, though, on that standard. We'll go ahead and look at those when we get at the end. We'll do a close-up of the pins. We got a nice serration here. Oh, wow. I'll show you that one later. Nice double serrated, kind of spoolish, deep one. Ooh, we got a nice, again, another one of those standard yet tapered on the end pins. Got a spool back here, and I'll put him the way he is. A mushroom pin. There's a mushroom pin back here in 4. And I'm going to let 5 just jump out. Five of the standard. Another one of those tapered standards. Get over here. Right. They look like to be all copper springs in here. I'm going to leave him in there because he might have set that tension up just like that, and I don't want to change them. Even though they're going to come out easily. All we really care about are the pins. Well, we don't really care about just the pins, but they're pretty cool. Huge spools. Huge deep spools. These are tapered on the end just slightly. I don't know if you can see that very well, beveled. Same with this driver. It's been tapered on the end or it comes like that. Same with this key pin. This one here, this little serration, you might feel something, but I think it was done to give more of a bevel to that one. Nice looking little serration barrel. I don't know what you call that guy. Cool little mushroom here. Those are what are in those Yale locks that like Bear's Back challenge lock, mushroom pins. Another standard with another standard. So very cool lock. Show the bitting over here. Let me check the Bible. I don't think anything was done as far as like milling in the Bible. But it's a very smooth lock. It's very nicely done. Yeah, it looks like it was still staked in there. Anyways, thank you for watching. Happy picking, and everyone enjoy their week. Try to get close-ups of these pins at the end.